100 years ago, the dark wizard Hollowell raised an army and tried to conquer the world. He was stopped by an unlikely hero, Sheriff Aesop Stormwood. As Hollowell died, he prophesied that he would be reborn twice more and rise again. Stormwood looked him in the eye and said if Hollowell did, his descendants would strike him down. Sheriff Aesop Stormwood went on to form Stormwood and Associates to make sure they'd be ready for Hollowell's returns, a private detective, security, and federally licensed magic users agency. 25 years ago, Hollowell returned for the first time, and a Stormwood made good on Aesop's promise. But the third coming of Hollowell may not be so far in the future. But the young Raz Stormwood just might know it's coming, and she plans to be ready. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. The Stormwood team was hired by Mrs. Stamets to locate her son, Mark. Mark, it turns out, had joined a fast food cult run by a guy named Gary. And Gary claimed that all the members of the cult were named Gary when the team confronted him at a McDaniel's restaurant as he was collecting little paper tokens for a game that is not Monopoly. Let's be legally distinct. Anyways, the team followed him back to a hotel where the rest of the cult was hiding, crashed into the room, is holding a lot of them at gunpoint, and Babbitt followed Gary number 4 over to another hotel room where he has located the very ill-looking Mark.
Yeah, sometimes it's... What's going on? Are you okay? Is Steve okay? Why is he Gary 4? It's a long story. But Gary was afraid that the persecutors had come for us, and, well, they came for us. No. Ugh.
Mark,
no.
Are you using your trust fund to bankroll a trip to somewhere?
I'm using my trust fund in the name of surviving the oncoming apocalypse.
Which apocalypse? I've heard of so many.
Look, a dark time is coming upon us, something that the dwarves knew about. That's why they wrote it down in their secrets and even gave the clues to it in their game, Thud.
Are we hearing this over comms?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We should be.
So are we talking Hollowell? Are we talking Cat God? Are we talking little tiny people? What's going on? What are we dealing with here?
Oh, they believed in... Oh! I'm sorry.
You have to put a content warning on this episode.
My nuggies weren't very good. They believed in the little one. We don't know much about him, but he's an elder god. That's where the parchment cuts off, is god. So we're not sure if he's a god or goddess, but it's an elder being of incredible power.
I'm hoping for goth.
That'd be awesome, dude. Oh, man, but no.
Like Robert Smith.
The only way that we can find him was through a revelation that Gary had. See, the dwarves, when their restaurant was stolen, so too were the secrets of the board game Thud. And the only version of all the game pieces are the ones used by McDaniel's. McDaniel's uses the old board design, not the modern board design. And if you gather all the pieces, you can find a map to the little one. But, and here's the kicker, they only send certain pieces to certain parts of the country. So we had to travel to get all the pieces. And only those of us who follow the little one can be saved when he returns. But rejoice, my dude! If you found us, that means you're destined to join us with the little one. We're only a few pieces away from solving this mystery, from finally returning him to our world where he belongs. As our new ruler. A small world with a little ruler. That sounds pretty deep, right?
Yeah, super deep.
Yeah. So I just decided I should dip into Mom's trust fund, if the world's gonna end anyway.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
If there's a problem, they can solve it. If you need to find someone, they can do it. Stormwood and Associates is a detective, security, and federally licensed magic users agency. If you need help, they'll be there. But don't get in their way, or else you'll get caught in the eye of the storm.
You guys getting this? All this?
Yeah?
What are
Yeah.
you getting? Wait a minute. Gary Prime is on the floor screaming. What do you mean you're getting things? What are you getting?
We're getting messages, Gary.
Oh, man.
From the little one. From the little one.
From the little... No, you guys don't know the little one.
We know all, Gary. Like,
I'm pretty sure you
I
don't.
freed Steve for a reason.
Oh, man. Come on. Steve, you suck.
Steve is
I don't
the
know if you
chosen
can hear
one.
me, but you suck.
Steve is the true Gary. You are the false Gary.
I am... That doesn't even make sense. My
We
name is
are
literally
divine
Gary.
messengers. I don't really have a cool way. If I like, oh man, I wish the lights were off. Because then I could do a cool thing with the light streaming in through the window with the tattered curtains and the broken glass. But
We were so close. I mean, we almost had things where they need to be. You don't understand.
then explain it.
Well, if you'd let me get up, I'd love to explain.
Explain from the floor.
The Parkour brothers are evil. You know, the board game company? They heinously stole a great piece of dwarven history, and that was the game Thud.
I thought a different guy stole it and then sold it to Parkour Brothers, without them knowing the true origin of the thing.
But yeah, I mean, it's still cultural appropriation, man. Like, isn't that bad to steal things from the dwarves when you're not a dwarf?
Which dwarves? There are dwarves
There's so
from
many
all
dwarves.
over the world.
General
There are dwarves of many cultures. The
I-
Russian dwarves are different from the Scottish dwarves, are different from the dwarves of Appalachia, are different from the dwarves of every mountain range in the world has dwarves. And they have distinct, beautiful cultures that are different from all each other. So which dwarves?
Please note that also that Gary is clearly not a dwarf.
I
just want to
know.
really
It's,
hammer this home.
NK is definitely aware of this and is the entire reason why NK is doing this. This isn't me pushing the GM. This is NK pushing the NPC.
Look, if you do the right incantation to speak over the game board, but only one from the complete game board. We could bring the little one back to
So
this
he's got,
world.
like, you said he had, like, dwarvish stuff on his robes?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What kind of dwarvish? Are we talking, like, Russian dwarves? Are we talking...
It's a little bit of everything. It's like when you go to a Wild West show and there's like American Indians with totem poles and teepees.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Right.
like it's bad.
Right. That's why I'm... So, the Russian dwarvish on your little outfit here, what does that have to do with Thud? A game created by Scottish dwarves.
Look, I just respect their culture clearly a lot more than you do.
Do I?
And that's
do
why
I? Do I? Do
Yeah.
Do you? Do you really? Do you really? You sure don't seem to be a dwarf. And you're talking about Scottish traditional culture of dwarvish culture while wearing Russian dwarvish language on your little outfit. I mean, and look at this. That's Appalachian.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever gone to jail?
Not that I remember.
Have you ever collected 200 pieces of gold?
Physically?
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you ever taken a C2 Corvette up to its red line and then crashed it through the department store window of a local Macy's?
I can't say I have, because I only ever park in the free parking.
Have you ever lit someone on fire and run away?
No, but I've been on the boardwalk, and I've let the little one go.
Have you ever tied someone to the underside of a pier and let high tide roll in and only let them go after they were struggling to stay up just so you could find a piece of information to locate a stolen item?
Excuse me? Miss Scary Lady? That other Scary Lady? What's going on with the thud board? The thud board is glowing.
The thud board is glowing. I shoot the thud board. I'm shooting the thud board.
Late.
I'm still shooting it.
It's too late.
I'm shooting it. GM, I am shooting the thud board.
Already been gathered.
The
Gary
gun is out.
the
The trigger is pulled. GM, I am shooting the thud board.
It's the bullets are not affecting the board.
Okay.
The small cheap pieces of paper are staying in the places that they belong on, as if held there by some sort of sacred magic.
Where the hell is Bill?
Bill, as you say that, Bill pulls up. Okay, where are you guys?
Second. I lead out the window, wave.
Oh, okay, I'll be right up. Bill comes running in the building. It's too late. You've already gathered the pieces. The advent of the little one is now. A vortex starts to open.
Sure could use Bill right about now.
A vortex begins to open.
Bill?
Bill is running up the stairs, very winded. The vortex is opening over the board.
I am pointing my guns at the vortex.
And from the vortex,
Bill?
a purple tentacle-like hand pulls itself out.
Is Bill at the goddamn...
Okay, just a sec. I'm really winded. It was a very
Dispel
frustrating
that!
day. What is going on?
Dispel
in here?
it!
Out of the vortex climbs a
Dispel that!
What was that?
Dispel that!
Bill reaches for his wand, but lightning shoots from the vortex,
I shoot
knocking it away.
I shoot the vortex, or the thing coming out of the vortex.
Ow! That was rude.
I don't have to roll my attack. Doesn't have to take some damage.
Babbitt comes over from the other room. What's going on? Oh, shit.
Out of the vortex climbs a beast. He is about 1.5 feet tall.
My
He
my
is
attack roll was a
purple.
21.
He is purple and appears to be
Does a 21 hit?
humanoid axolotl wearing a scarf and a
Does
beret.
a 21 hit?
I grab a pillow off one of the beds and tear the pillowcase off.
Nick, does a 21 hit, man?
And he said that was rude, did he not?
Yeah, well, but does a 21 hit?
Let me check his armor.
His dodge, you mean?
Uh-huh. He has very high dodge.
He doesn't have a 21 dodge.
He
just,
looks upon
that's
the
just
room.
his swiftness plus level, and I know that his level's not higher than 5.
Damn it.
Nobody's level's higher than 5.
Okay, yes, it would hit.
Great, 17 damage. I rolled a 10.
Ow. That was incredibly rude of you, he says. He looks out over the room. Hello, Benz!
What?
Hello, Benz!
Hello, Benz?
Yas! You are a Ben. I am a human. He is clearly an axolotl.
I'm shooting him again. All right.
Rolling initiative or what's going on?
Does a 20 hit?
We just skipped rolling initiative. This is just...
You didn't ask me to roll initiative, so I assumed this was happening live conversation.
It was happening live.
Great. Which means that
You
was...
just ruined my character introduction.
I'm sorry. You had a mysterious monster emerge from a portal worshipped by a cult talking about the end times, and you don't expect me to start shooting?
Well, I mean, you don't know anything about the monster yet.
They're knockout bullets.
Okay.
I'm not gonna kill it.
Alright. Good points. Roll initiative.
My initiative was terrible. So 10.
Alright, Grass. Okay, Babbitt.
13.
Alright, and Bill did actually alright, 16. Ouch. Alright, Bill is going to, I guess... Oh yeah, and then I have to roll the little one. The little one actually rolled an 8. You just got it, Ken?
Someone's gonna have to explain it to me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Knows who this is. Raz does not.
Ken knows who this is. Ras does not, nor should Ras.
I don't know if Gary's gonna try anything.
I'm probably, I don't... Alright. Bill's first reaction. Hachi Machi, what the? So, yes, Bill's first move is to put a shield. Kayak eyes. He casts his shield around Mark's room because that's why we even came here, to protect him from this eldritch abomination, if that's what it is.
Does the shield spell? I thought just a single target. I thought.
Okay. Can work with that.
Yeah, I mean you can cast it on Mark.
Yeah, cast it on Mark. First thing.
Yeah, because if you
Not
look at,
gonna make that mistake again. I don't have survivor's guilt.
yeah, because that'll up his fitness by 3, so he can soak more damage. I think that takes us to Raz in the order.
I don't know.
If Raz is in shock,
He's very much like NK, where it's just like fight everything.
Hello, Ben. It waves at you. The small humanoid axolotl.
Well, Raz points her and like, because she's already got her gun out, she just like swings it over to him, and like when he does that, she like falters.
Hooray!
Ooh,
axolotl, that's like a fish, isn't it?
It's like a lizard, a salamander type
It's
A
thing.
so
walking
sad.
fish.
It's a vaguely humanoid, yes, like salamander creature with
Oh.
big frilly ears, wearing a scarf and a beret.
Totes adorbs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think shit.
If your instinct is to shoot it, shoot it. The GM can give it plot armor if it doesn't want it to die.
That's true. I think her first like because yeah, I think it would be just to like fire off a shot because she's like so on edge from pretending to be like an FBI agent. So Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty.
Okay. Roll for... What'd you roll?
Got an 8.
Wait, so because it's your attack roll is your range plus your level plus the 1d10. Did you roll an 8 or did you get an 8 when you added that up?
Oh, I didn't add my level.
And you added the 1 for being the main character, right?
Yeah. So 8,
So 13 is your
13.
Yeah.
Are you using stun bullets or are you using normal bullets?
I think she's using normal bullets.
Okay. That just barely hits, but it does hit.
So you gotta roll your damage. So 1d10 plus your range plus 1. And again, I want to remind the GM that if he really doesn't want us to kill this thing, he can just give it more damage points than...
Oh, don't worry, I have a plan now.
It's 8 damage.
You did not roll well on that.
Nope.
He falls down. Ouch! What is with you people? Why are you so rude? Alright.
Fuck are you?
I forgot to write down people's initiatives. Now I feel dumb.
So, Bill is at 16, Ranson's at 15, Babbitt's at 13, so Babbitt's up next. I'm at 10, and... I'm at 10, and then the little one is at... oh, dear Lord. Then the little one is at 8.
Okay, yeah, that's right. He's at 8. There he is.
That is exactly what we're fighting.
Oh, I was going with the actual animal.
No, I know what he's based his monster off of. It's that. It's like with a hat and a scarf.
For the listeners, I've been texted a photo of a plushie where I had been imagining the actual axolotl fish that is a real thing that exists.
That is,
Well, it's not a
based
fish, it's a
on-
lizard, but yeah.
He's based on that. He lived with Gen for a while.
The axolotl is a salamander, not an amphibian related to the tiger salamander, but it is it's not a fish, but it's called the walking fish.
He lived with Gen so he could drink beer.
Lord. Okay, so we're at Babbitt.
Yes, Babbitt would like to take that pillowcase and pull it way down over the thing's entire body,
The little one.
the little one's entire body, and envelop it in a bag.
That sounds like a sweet move.
Yeah, okay,
I vote that it
That
works.
requires a-
Word.
fine.
So now it's in a bag.
Yes, I am holding it at arm's length.
Are the noises coming from the bag?
So that's at me. All right, I'm gonna just look at Gary in the eye. I'm gonna just summon up to, I guess, all of my coolness and my swagger for no good reason, but just look him in the eye and go, "What the hell is that?" I can't even do that in the NK voice. That's the way NK sounded in that moment.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm actually pretty disappointed too. That was not what I was expecting.
What is it?
I assumed that it was like this eldritch god, like, because it could just cut off. It was gosh, you hear from the bag, like a golly at best.
I'm gonna shoot Gary.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm just like stun bullets. It's fine.
Yeah, just do it.
Alright, 6 plus... Sorry, I need to get my... 6 plus 11 plus... So, does an 18 hit Gary?
That would absolutely hit Gary.
Good. He takes 16 damage. from the knockout bullets.
What is going on?
Is
yells
Gary
the little
unconscious?
man. Gary falls and passes out on the floor. The cult members all look really confused right now. The little one has even kind of stopped flailing in the bag. What is going on out there?
What are your intentions
What is going
here
on
on Earth?
anywhere?
Many centuries ago, I walked this earth. I met the underground people. They told me that I brought in too many cats from the outside. They said, stop bringing your raccoons in here. And they banished me.
Raccoons aren't cats.
They are cats wearing disguises. I have seen them.
No, they're raccoons. They're an entirely different genus.
They are cats in disguises. They have tiny masks, so you do not think they are cats.
That's not true. These are not true things. Just,
The entire cult just looks really disappointed and confused right now.
Mark?
Yeah? Hey, what's up?
So your mom's worried about you?
Oh, jeez, really?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
so,
I haven't heard from her in, like, months.
Yeah, she's been trying to get a hold of you.
Wow, I mean, I gave her, like, I gave her Gary's phone number.
Yeah, that didn't help. Wait, we had Gary's phone number?
One of the other cult members. Actually, I can answer this one. Gary uses burner phones, and he really didn't want to lose Mark. We needed the money to make this trip.
Okay,
Sorry, Mark.
I don't... So, Mark?
Yeah!
My friend Bill here's gonna take you home?
Yeah, I can do that. It sounds good.
Bill,
Hey, Mark, you were in a cult. What? This is a cult, man? Ah, jeez. I knew I should have
Okay.
listened to my mom.
Alright.
Hey, wow. Hey, actually, now that you mention it, hey, thanks, you guys. Like, I'm actually kind of glad you interceded. Like, aside from the fact that
Babbitt,
that was
why don't
really...
you and Bill trade keys so he's driven home in an SUV and not that terrifying Lumina?
That sounds great. Can I borrow your car, Babbitt? Oh, wait, did we leave your car at the McDaniels?
Oh, we did.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Raz, you want to trade keys, I guess?
Yeah, we can do that. Also, like, I can call his mom, and they can meet up at the office.
Yeah, I just think Mark should not be here right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, for what it's worth, Mark looks at you. I mean, I'm glad you guys showed up, because, like, if, like, we were doing some pretty weird stuff. We were, like, sharing stuff. Like,
I'm gonna look as cool as possible.
all our stuff.
I'm gonna look as cool as
And by
possible.
our stuff, one of the other cultists, it's like, it's true. Every time we went to McDaniels, Gary told us he got one of our chicken nuggets each. All of us.
I'm gonna look as cool as possible. I want to make dead eye contact with Mark. Mark, we're from Stormwood and Associates, and we're here to make sure you get home safely. Bill's gonna make sure that happens.
That is what I am going to do. I am good at that sort of thing.
You can trust us.
Wow. Thanks, you guys. Oh, this is not a good decision on my part. I am not a responsible decision maker.
All right, you get him out of here.
Bill takes Mark.
Steve?
Yeah?
I need you to make better life choices, Steve.
You can get up now.
Okay. Hey, thanks. Wow. So, I guess we really bet on the wrong horse,
Steve,
didn't we?
where are you from, Steve?
I'm actually from Illinois. Yeah. from the Chicago suburbs. You know,
How much is a
I-
bus
I-
ticket to Illinois?
I was hanging out in Schaumburg and I met these guys. They seemed really cool. I guess
Why is
they
everyone
weren't.
from Schaumburg?
I-
Okay.
I'm not from Schaumburg. I was hanging out in Schaumburg.
He's
Oh.
from Shermer.
Yeah, there's a difference.
God damn it. Okay. Steve, I need you to go home and make better life choices.
I'll work on that. Hey, thanks for like not, killing us and stuff.
Wasn't going to.
Well, I mean, we just kind of assumed, like, with the history of cults, like there'd be like a standoff.
Go home,
and
Steve.
fight to the. Okay, thanks. I mean, it's probably
Steve,
good you
go
guys showed
home.
up anyway, because if like
Just
cult expert
go
Robert
home,
Lifton
Steve.
is to be believed, it could have gotten really weird.
Just go
if this
home,
would've
Steve.
continued. All right, bye. Steve leaves.
I look at the rest of the room. I want all of you to understand. This is very important. Steve truly is the chosen one. And I look incredibly cool saying this. Just look at all of them. I'm just like, I'm holding 2 guns. Very important you all understand. Steve must be protected.
Protect Steve. They all get up. Protect Steve. Protect Steve. Protect Steve. Protect Steve. They all leave to protect Steve.
So all that's left in here is Gary unconscious on the ground and
The little one in a
the
bag.
little one in
Yeah.
a bag.
So what are we gonna do with this thing?
What
Dude.
are the nougats you mentioned? I heard about chicken nougats.
What the fuck are you?
I am Axel Little, the axolotl. I am a human.
You're not a human.
You're not.
You are not in any of the variety of colors that humans come. You are not the appropriate size for a human. You lack the appropriate facial features for a human. So please select another option.
You are a Ben.
I am not a Ben.
You are a Ben.
What does that mean?
I'm an NK.
A Ben is a tall person. You are a Ben.
A Ben means mountain. Fucking Scottish dwarves. I will tell you. Fucking Scottish dwarves. Ben is Scottish for mountain.
They are the rude ones. They sealed me away in here. All I wanted to do
Ben-
was return.
Was that on purpose? Because Ben really does mean mountain.
No, he just calls every
Because-
sentient being that's taller than him Ben.
Okay, because Ben is like the Scottish term for mountain.
Well, we're going with it now,
It's
but that was not intentional.
I was like, wow, that's really great. You pulled in the continuity I threw into this.
I should have just taken credit for it. Damn it! Anyway.
All
Can
right,
you guys drop me off at a bus stop or something?
where are you gonna go?
I don't know.
How do you
But
know where
I
the
am-
bus is?
I have knowledge of great things. I told you I am a gosh.
Where did you exist prior to coming into this room?
I was in a nether realm. It was boring there. There was no TV.
How did you arrive here?
Oh, I left a code behind with some dwarves in case they ever needed me. They said that that's the dumbest thing they ever heard, and that they would only tell it to dumb children who would not believe in me.
That's amazing. How is there a way to send you back?
God, I hope not.
How did you leave in the first place?
Oh, there was a great druid. He threw me into a vortex because he was rude. Rude, I say.
How do we make a vortex so we can get rid of this thing? Anybody? The Bill left.
Wait,
Bill on comms.
wait.
Bill, how do we make a vortex to another realm? Do you know how to do that?
Oh, that's super not legal these days. Like,
I mean,
that is, like, not legal at all.
could you do it with like a gateway ward?
Like, probably, but like, wait, what's he doing? Is he really that threatening? I mean,
I don't know. You don't look that threatening, but you can vaporize people.
I mean, yeah, but I would have if you guys trapped me in a bag, I would have vaporized you by now. I'm just saying, like, not you guys specifically.
I don't.
But, like,
I just I've got a headache. I mean, we could
All right.
find a black market magic user, maybe. We get on the dark web and we could find someone to send this thing back.
Or we can just hold on to it.
We can put him in the safe.
Yeah, we could put him in the safe until Bill can send him back.
But I am from this plane of existence. At least bring me some of the chicken nuggets they mentioned. Those sound delicious.
Do we see any chicken nuggets in the room?
Yeah, there's a box.
I throw the box of chicken nuggets in the bag.
You hear unholy noises. Thank you.
So,
Did you know I have never defecated?
I can't. I don't know. Is there a safe in this room?
Axolotl, do you have any special powers?
Well, if you give me a piece of charcoal and I place it in my nose, by the time I sneeze, it will come out a diamond.
Right.
Also, I sometimes give spoilers to TV shows that haven't aired yet.
Cool.
I kick Gary.
Cool.
Right?
You're the fucking worst.
Hey, only my ex-wife says that to me.
What? How did you end up marrying anyone to begin with?
It's a long story that involves my previous cult. You know, stuff happened.
Gary,
Yeah.
I hate you so much. I hate you.
Oh.
I can't begin to explain how much you are everything that I hate you so much. I shoot Gary.
Ow! He passes out again.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that I'm not, like, I rolled a 10 on my attack roll, so there was no way I was missing. And just to go through the motions of rolling the
No,
actual,
it's legit.
yeah.
He doesn't.
Okay,
Just-
Axolotl, what is it that you want in this world?
Somewhere to live. Proximity to food. And to
Okay.
be known as he who never defecated.
How long
I
does it
think-
take you, like, how long can you go without food?
How long was I in that vortex?
I don't know.
That would be the answer then.
Let's send him to
These
the
chicken
monastery.
nuggets are delicious.
We could just put him in the safe and just...
Let's send him to the monastery.
Oh my god, that fucking monastery.
You've
Wait,
never been
I've
there.
never been there. What monastery?
I'd say we give him to Brian. Maybe he can stop him from eating all the coffee.
No, we wouldn't do that even to Brian. Brian's
No.
mom's a nice lady, and he lives with his mother, and we're not doing that to Brian's mom.
We send him to the monastery. They've got weird little tiny people. They've got a mind flayer.
What is a mind flayer?
Not important. It's product identity as well, so we probably shouldn't talk about it.
I hate this so much.
It's a
Not
place where he
true.
could live, where there's food.
Excuse me. I just sneezed, and I would like to pay you for helping me escape.
I don't know.
I think we should let him pay us, and we should bring him to that monastery.
I hate... What monastery?
There's a monastery. I don't remember. The sanctuary.
Yeah, there was
whatever. Some god.
Phil over the comms. Yeah, there's a weird monastery where there's a bunch of strange creatures and holes to other dimensions. It's a whole thing.
I hate
it honestly
so
sounds perfect.
It's where we met Mara.
Oh, great. That's an endorsement.
No, she's not from there. She was like trying to destroy it even.
Oh, and you.
So you know they're good, right?
But okay. I don't care anymore. I shoot Gary
Hooray!
again.
Oh.
What do you think, Raz?
I think I'm gonna give NK an aspirin.
I want to point out that I've gone so far to this. I think I actually gave myself a real headache. I gave myself an actual migraine.
I'm sorry.
I gave myself a tension headache just from the expressions that my face is making. It's very convincing role playing that nobody can see because we're playing this over Skype. But yeah.
No, I'm here for sending him to the monastery. Like, that's a brilliant idea.
Great. Let's do that.
Do they have streaming services?
Oh my god. Shut up.
We can install a streaming service.
Hooray! Finally, I will know the appeal of Stranger Things.
We'll swing by
What's
a Walmart
Stranger
and get him a
Things?
rope.
Oh, don't tell me this dimension didn't get that show.
We didn't.
We didn't. Yeah, they didn't.
Oh, skullduggery. Oh, well, you might have something else good. Yeah, drop me off there. They sound nice.
There's weird events on Netflix.
Close enough. Close enough.
Cool. So that's what we're gonna do.
So Raz has to drive the Lumina. I'll take you back to the McDaniels, Babbitt. So
Raz has her own car. I'll drive the Lumina.
No, Raz took Bill's car. Bill took Raz's car.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I'll drive you back to the McDaniels so you can grab the SUV, Bill. Babbitt. Words.
Yep.
Head. I hate.
Yeah, I'm dropping off Mark.
I hate whatever this thing is so much, and I hate Gary. I shoot Gary again.
Oh.
I don't know what's medically healthy to take with these, because I think it's an electrical stun with these. So I don't know if I'm doing long-term damage to Gary here. Shoot Gary again.
You should probably stop shooting Gary.
Should I? Or is this the best outcome?
No.
I really want to shoot Gary again.
He seems to realize that what he did was stupid.
Who is Gary?
I can't talk to that thing. I can't. It's just, it's like a drill going into my eye.
We should put Gary in the monastery too.
This bag is comfortable.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Okay.
I think that. Oh.
I think we should leave before actual housekeeping comes.
Oh yeah, someone might have called it. We should go.
You've totally smashed the window and a door.
I jump out the window.
Okay then. I leave out the door. Well, the doorway.
Does anyone want my payment? I am very thankful.
I'm
Hello?
I'm waiting.
Abbott's the one holding the bag.
Babbitt's holding the bag?
Babbitt's been holding the
Not.
bag this entire time.
Oh,
Put him
God
in
damn
the
it.
bag.
Raz, you are taking this thing. It is not going in my car.
I'll go with Raz.
Your game master for this episode was Nick Izumi. I'm Trey Dorn, and I played NK. Babbitt was played by Kyle Johnson, and Raz Stormwood by Gen Proc. Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. To be continued. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network. And that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, you know, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.